What it do is the OTMWEALTHLLC tapping in, man, with another video. In today's video, man, is how I went from secured to unsecured with Discover using the Discover It card. I'll be talking shit, man, about my card, man. I know my shit a little beat up and shit. You feel me? But I actually had this card for 3 years. Unlike the Navy Federal card, they don't cross over products. So with the Navy Federal, you go from the end rewards to whatever other cards you're gonna get. In this card, they just keep you with the same card and return your security deposit, and you just keep the same card in the same account. But before we get into that, man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody, man, for showing me love, man, on this YouTube wave, man. It's some new experience for me. So I just appreciate everybody, man, for liking, commenting, subscribing, you know what I'm saying, sharing my videos, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that's running that Navy Federal up. I see the comments, man. I see the love that y'all showing, and I just appreciate the shit, man, for real, no cap. All right, man, so pretty much similar to Navy Federal, man. Discover, they got a card called Discover It, man, for people who want to rebuild their credit. Back in 2018, actually when I started this process, I wish I would have actually thought about starting YouTube back then, man, but I really didn't, want to document the journey for real. So a lot of the data that I do got is just basically from shit that I can vaguely remember. But I went online, did the secured card. I took the secured route. I dropped a $200 deposit. And I actually was denied for the shit. So they sent me a letter in the mail. It was like, basically, bro, you denied. So I guess they was gonna either kick back the $200 deposit or whatever they was gonna do, and that was gonna be that. But right behind that letter that I got, the card actually came in the mail. So in my mind, I'm like, well, fuck, how the fuck y'all just told me I wasn't finna get the account, but then y'all still sent the card? So shit, I ain't asked no questions. I activated that motherfucker and got to it. You feel me? So I'm using the card. I want to say I really only used the shit for gas and maybe my phone bill. I can't really remember. Like I said, it was back in 2018. And I only dropped 200 because I just got shitted on by not Navy, but Railroad Federal Credit Union. Like, they shitted on me, bro. Like, I dropped 1,000 on the secured card. I dropped 1,000 on the secured loan. And they the ones who told me about this program. So I'm like, damn, let's do it. Shitted on me. I paid the secure loan back the day that I got it. I just paid that shit off and just left a little remaining balance, each month just to pay it off. And the secure card, I just, I use that shit responsibly. And they shitted on me. They ain't unsecured my card or nothing. So when I got with Discover, I'm like, man, I'm gonna try this shit one more time, man, because I really was just like, I got a cash flow business anyway. I hustle. So my business is a cash flow business. I get cash every day. So I was just really going to just say, fuck it. Fuck the whole credit thing. But I see a lot of the big wigs, like, they fuck with it. Grant Cardone and all them motherfuckers, they leveraging, cash flow and credit. So I'm just like, damn, man, I got to get this shit another shot. So I, get the $200 card. I want to say I used the shit for like 3 or 4 months. And then I end up calling them back and was just like, bro, this, I'm, restarting my, credit journey, but this little $200 not gonna work for me because I'm burning this shit up and paying it back. So I was like, I want to drop some more cash on this shit. Let me put another 800 and let's see how that work using 1,000 each month, and whatever. So I dropped another 800 to bring the secure deposit to 1,000. So I'm burning that shit up just like the 200, but I'm just like, nah, I ain't gonna secure no more money until y'all motherfuckers show and prove what's happening. So I'm burning that motherfucker up. I'm burning it up like 3-4 times a month, and paying it back 3-4 times a month. So that was about the size of it. You know what I'm saying? Just doing the same thing, using it, paying it back. Another good thing about this card is they also would double up your rewards. So I want to say I had like about 400. I earned about $400 worth of rewards, and they doubled it up for the first year. So whatever you earn after the first year, they're going to match it. So if you earn 200, they're going to match you 200. You're going to have $400 to do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. You feel me? Go get somebody a gift, go get you some gas, whatever the fuck you want to do. You feel me? You can do that. So I probably earned about 400 in rewards, and then got the double up, and they gave me 800. You feel me? So I'm still using the card. Went from 200, added another 800, got 1,000. Then I started fucking up with the card because of Navy Federal. They done unsecured me. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like a big dog, smelling my vibe. Shit, I done turned up. Navy done fucked around, and what Navy gave me? I think they gave me 2. Then I went to 4. So, you know, over a little small, you know what I'm saying, amount of time, shit, I'm at like 4 bands with Navy. So I'm like, man, Discover with the bullshit, man. Y'all like the other bank, man. Fuck y'all. I ain't with that. So I done let the shit, I done let my utilization fuck up. So I went to kind of forgetting about the card for real. Using it and forgetting because the Navy with the bullshit done kind of spoiled the nigga for real. So I'm like, damn. So I let it report one time. It reported like about a couple hundred. So, but I paid it right back, but it still reported. So I'm like, damn. Then I did it again. I let the shit report like 500. But I paid it back, but I just didn't catch the report date. So I'm like, fuck. So that's like half the utilization on them. So I'm like, man, these motherfuckers ain't never finna unsecure this card, bro. I'm with the bullshit. Man, y'all won't believe, man. I did that shit again, kid. I think I ran that bitch up to like 900 and forgot the motherfucking pay the shit before it reported. So this motherfucking card, no cap, is reporting at by 90% at the time. 90% now. Motherfucker sent me a letter in the mail. Mama hit me up. Boy, you got all this mail over here. Your shit done piled up. You know, it's because I still get, mail over there as well as my own residence. So I like, all right, fuck it. Let me go get my motherfucking mail. But she said, you also got something from Discover. I don't know why that stuck out, between everything. So I'm like, all right, well, open the shit up. I don't know why Discover writing me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. You got your security deposit back, and we raising your limit to $5K. I'm like, what? This shit reported 90%. But now, I don't know because I paid it right away though. I just forgot. So it reported, and then like a couple days later, I paid all the shit off. So I don't know if they saw just on their computer that I didn't have a balance with them, but I had a balance with the credit bureau. So, I really don't know. I can't say 100% that I know why I unsecured with Discover. I don't know if they seen that I was able to handle a lot of money, by paying it 2, 3, 4, sometimes 4 times in a month, 1,000, maxing it out. I don't really know. But they unsecured me, gave me 1,000 back, and raised me to 5K. And then what they did was, they gave me another 3,500, and then they gave me another 3,000 because it's at 10K now, 10.5 actually. You know what I'm saying? So, and the only reason why I got the first credit limit increase, they did it due to me just using the card actively. And the last one, I initiated it because I fucked up a lot of my utilization with Capital One, and I wasn't ready to pay them back at the time. So before Capital One reported, I asked Discover to increase my limit. And they, I got approved, and they increased my limit, and that kind of how could I say, it kind of just like gave me more time to pay Capital One back, you feel me, by getting the credit limit increased before it reported. But that's a whole nother hack that I'm gonna turn niggas on too. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes what you want to do is, when you know your shit about to hit some crazy utilization and you ain't ready to pay it, but you gotta have good credit already, just ask for a credit limit increase on one of your cards that that's gonna report on another card, and that'll kind of keep your utilization low. But it just depends on how your business, your cash flow going for you to try that. But I'm gonna try it anyway because I'm a risk taker, so I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. That's just how I rock. But yeah, man. So Discover top 3 in my wallet for sure. Damn near a tie with Navy. It's just that Navy has more cards that I want. Other than that, Discover would definitely be, a slight edge over Navy. For real. It's just that, Navy get them high limits and shit. So that's why I fuck with them so, so tough. But yeah, man, if you, trying to rebuild your credit and you trying to get started, man, Discover is definitely a place that you want to start with if you don't have Navy Federal. Fuck with these people, man. They gave me a shot. I fuck with them 1,000. And that's what it is, man. Like I say, my utilization was reported high as fuck, and they still graduated me. Now, again, I'm not 100% sure why. I'm 100% sure why Navy Federal graduated me, because I never made the mistakes that I made on this card. Like, I let this shit report high as fuck utilization. You feel me? And they still graduated me. Like I said, I don't know if it was due to me using the card a lot and being able to pay it all in full a whole lot of times, or if they saw it in a system that even though it reported, you know, high utilization, I paid it off right after. So I really don't know. I can't really say 100% on why they unsecured me, but they did, and I fuck with them. So y'all need to fuck with them too. Discover, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. And that's just about the size of it, man. You know, open the account, you know, treat the account responsibly. They're gonna give you the security deposit back. You're gonna get you a couple credit limit increases in the meantime. You're gonna call and you're gonna get you some more credit limit increases, and you're gonna scale and leverage your credit. That's what the fuck we doing, you feel me? So again, man, OTM the Mudpreneur, big motherfucking shout out to Discover. Y'all better go get this motherfucking card right here, nigga. 10 motherfucking 5 right here with Discover. And that's what it is, man. We out.